The Amazing World of Gumball is filled with hilarious characters, bizarre situations, and some of the strangest cartoon logic ever created. But underneath all the jokes are some seriously confusing mysteries. Why is Elmore so weird? What exactly is the Void? Who created Rob? And what is actually going on with the Watterson family? Today, we're counting down 15 unanswered questions in the Amazing World of Gumball. Number 15. Why is Elmore so weird? Elmore is filled with talking animals, objects, monsters, puppets, and completely random characters. But why is this town so different from everywhere else? Is there something special about Elmore itself? 14. What exactly is the Void? The Void is one of the biggest mysteries in the series. It's a strange place where forgotten or erased things end up. But how was the Void created? And who controls it? Number 13. Why was Rob sent to the Void? Rob eventually discovers the truth about the Void and manages to escape. But why was Rob connected to it in the first place? Was there something special about him before he became Gumball's enemy? 12. Who created the Amazing World? The world of Gumball constantly breaks the rules of reality. Characters can change animation styles, physics don't always make sense, and reality itself can be manipulated. So what exactly created this bizarre universe? Number 11. Why are there so many different animation styles? Gumball's world contains 2D characters, CGI characters, stop-motion characters, puppets, and even live-action elements. Why does everyone exist in completely different styles? Is this just artistic chaos, or is there actually an explanation? Number 10. What happened to Elmore before Gumball? We've seen parts of Elmore's history, but there are still huge gaps. What was the town like decades ago? And how did it become the strange place we know today? Number 9. Why is Darwin so different from other fish? Darwin started out as a normal pet fish before growing legs and becoming part of the Watterson family. But how exactly did that happen? And why did Darwin evolve so differently from other fish? Number 8. How does Richard survive everything? Richard Watterson has survived explosions, ridiculous accidents, and situations that should be impossible. So how is he still completely fine? Does Richard secretly have some kind of superhuman durability? Number 7. Why does Nicole have so much power? Nicole is incredibly strong and has defeated some seriously powerful characters. But where does all that strength come from? Is she simply an extremely talented fighter, or is there something more unusual about her? Number 6. What is really wrong with the Elmore School? Elmore Junior High is anything but normal. The students and teachers constantly encounter bizarre events, strange creatures, and reality-breaking situations. So why is this school so unbelievably chaotic? Who or what is the Banana Joe universe? Banana Joe is already strange enough, but the show repeatedly introduces bizarre versions of characters and objects. How many different types of beings actually exist in Elmore? And are there rules to this madness? Number 4. What happened to Gumball's previous name? Gumball's identity and name have changed throughout the show's history, but why was he originally given a different name? Was there ever a deeper reason behind the change? Number 3. Why does reality keep breaking? Characters regularly acknowledge impossible things happening around them. Time can behave strangely, characters can interact with the audience, and the world can literally fall apart. So why does reality in Elmore work this way? The Void may contain forgotten characters and objects, but there's still a huge question. Who or what decides what gets forgotten? Is the Void a natural part of their universe, or is someone controlling it? Number 1. What happened to Elmore after the series? The biggest question might be what happens after Gumball's story continues. Does Elmore stay the same? Do Gumball, Darwin, Anise, and the rest of the characters continue their lives? And could the strange events of Elmore eventually affect the entire world? The Amazing World of Gumball may look like pure comedy, but the deeper you look, the stranger its universe becomes. And some of its biggest mysteries still don't have clear answers. Which question do you think is the biggest mystery in Gumball? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more cartoon mysteries and unanswered questions. And when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm doing a face reveal. So if you want to finally see who's behind the channel, hit that subscribe button and help us reach 1K. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.